Well, you'd think, wouldn't you, that oil is just oil, but Pete Marshall, that's no longer the case.
Well, no, you're right there, Rob. Oil is no longer oil. It used to be in the old days where you could buy a drum of oil or whatever and put it in anything that your farm had on offer. You know, it went in your truck and in your tractor and all sorts of things. But certainly now it's become a lot more technical. Machinery has become a lot more technical. There's specific oils for different models, and we get into the low SAPS oil for the late model common rail tractors and things. So a very, very important process today to have the right oil in the right machine.
So now you need a range of oils?
Absolutely. We don't get me wrong, we still have the old products. If you've got a lifestyle block and some old Nuffield with a front end loader on it, we've got an oil that'll pretty much you can tip in anything. But certainly today with the implementation of common rail diesel tractors, headers, combine harvesters, that sort of thing, you've got to have the right oil in the right job. Transmissions are very, very complex now, computer driven and that sort of thing. You can't, it's not a hit and miss thing anymore. You must have the right oil in the right place.
I noticed when I need a transmission oil for the Jag, they had to look it up in a book to see what model it was going to suit and what sort of oil I should use.
Yep, we've got access on our computer that has pretty much any piece of machinery that you can throw at this thing. Right on mowers for around your home to the latest in farm machinery, and it tells you exactly what everything has in it, the quantities and that sort of thing. So it's all at a fingertip in the office, and we can do that. So
let's talk about Dello.
The Dello range of engine oils is the premium product. That's about the best lubricant that money can buy. Certainly the premium product from Caltex. We go down from there, and we have, if you've got older vehicles, we can certainly supply a Dello product for that. But the Dello 400 and 400 LE, which is the low emission oil, is the top grade for the latest machinery.
So how often do we need to change it?
Well, that's the one advantage of the Dello lubricant range is that we have extended servicing periods. So you can go out in some cases twice the recommended or twice what you would normally have serviced the vehicle at. We can do oil testing to make sure that it is capable of doing that. So whilst you may in some situations pay a premium for the product because you're getting essentially a third or half or more between services time-wise, then it becomes quite good value for money.
So I guess that drops the price.
Absolutely, absolutely. We do a full range of fleet guard filtration, so it's a one-stop shop. We can supply all the latest in greases. We've got 3 or 4 different greases, some specific for earth moving machinery, for pins and bushes, some for your agricultural process. So we can do all your filtration and that sort of thing. We can do a printout of all your pieces of machinery and tell you exactly what everything has and your filtration and everything, and call into your farm or whatever to provide that service.
Filters?
Yep, fleet guard filters. We do a full range of filters for both fuel filters, engine oil filters, hydraulic filters, all that sort of thing for all the latest tractors and farm machinery.
Pete, is it fair to say that it's getting very complicated for the farmers now?
Oh, well, that's where we come into it, you see, because if the farmer just gives us a ring and says, look, can one of you blokes come and see me? I mean, I'm a rep that I do a portion of Christchurch and Ashburton, Methven, and that sort of thing, so we can call in, see you, make a list of all your machinery, and then email you through a list of everything that it has to have in it, and in some cases there's quite a lot of double ups, so it's not as scary as what it may sound, you know, like one oil will do maybe 3 different models or whatever, but we'll look after that, and we can call every month as part of our cycle of calling on you to make sure that everything is up to speed.
Does it have a drum life?
Oh, it's a fair age, the drum life. I think you might go out to 5 or 7 years or something like that. Well, you know, if you're not going to use a 200 litre drum in that length of time, well then you buy it in a 20 litre or something like that. So, but as long as it's sealed up and that sort of thing, you're pretty much fine.
I know with diesel they have winter and a summer diesel. Do you need that as far as oils are concerned? No. With the multi-grade oils today, like such as a 1540, that does your lowest of the temperatures and your highest of temperatures. In the previous years we used to have an SA30 or an SA50, but now we do a 1540 and that sort of thing, as everyone's aware of, and that does both your cold start and your very winter and your heat. So it does both. It's a multi-grade engine oil. Cummins, we're the local agents for service and parts dealer for Cummins engines. And so the Cummins engine is in a many different machineries, and so we're the service agents and parts for Cummins. So any Cummins inquiry, ring through on our landline, and we'll sort that out straight away. You're a busy boy. Your legs are just about a blur. Oh, not all the time, Rob. Depends on how much the phone rings. Yeah, no, it's pretty good, really. It's good. The oil is my expertise. There's a couple of guys that work. The Cummins stuff is there. The Cummins product is their baby. I've been doing the lubricants part of it for 10 years, so
and I've got very good support from some technical guys, technical fella in New Zealand. There's one guy at work that is a real guru on the technical part, so he helps me out a lot when I'm not sure of things, but I'm the first port of call.